Hi subscribers, this is a plant oracle, and I already have gone ahead and thrown the plants and the runes, and this reading is indicative of a twin flame relationship. Cancer is significant, whether you're a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher, or maybe look into where is Cancer in your chart today. 20, significant. I'm hearing German, Swansig. And it's a neighborly day to be a neighbor. So Fred Rogers is slipping in here for some reason. Oh. All right. We brought up Fred. Rest. This came up in our last reading, which I believe was for Gemini. I'm just seeing the red sweater. Was it a sweater? Just putting on a sweater. Rest. Today's a holiday where I am. But maybe reflecting on ancestors. What maybe signs from ancestors, signs from yourself in the future, wisdom, rebirth. The theme of this reading is new beginnings. There's a transformation. Today, Mars, I'm just going to say versus Pluto. Thank you, Red Robe Astrology, for breaking that down for me. I got a little bit of a foundation today. Mars, god of war, versus Pluto, god of death. How things are. A new order. There's a new order that's rising. And I've been feeling that energy, like a new order, this coronation. Let's just begin. That just flew off the table. A beginning of prosperity, a beginning of commitment. I have Hierophant visiting energy, visiting our reading again. The feminine travels to the underworld. They may be taking an analytical approach. There's victory, Cancer energy, Chariot energy, all over this reading. There's victory with this. It feels like a dip, or maybe it was a dip that you recently did in the underworld. There was an analytical approach that allowed forward movement, balancing light and dark. You know, one horse or sphinx was going this way, one was going the other way. It seems like, and that's what I'm seeing from the last reading, some type of bridge was gap between your intuition and a wish fulfillment. Things that had to be put to rest, allowing for a prosperity, new beginning. Boy. This feels like Iris, song related to this plant oracle. Something, whether it has recently transformed at the root. A root ball is significant. Something has come into alignment. This is related to the last reading from Gemini. A cord, maybe there was something, a cord from the past cut. This may have been a cord that cut some type of, whether it was preventing movement, victory, forward movement, momentum. Literally, it could be something that masculine, feminine, we're on pins and needles about. It could also be something dark that was cut from your life. Something you maybe didn't realize how dark it was, but there was victory over this. And a twin flame is very significant in this overcoming. So let's talk about Someone's direction. So we have a stable force energy. Man, this may be, I'm just laughing. This may be Johnny Cash. This is my Johnny Cash card. But a king in control of their pentacles. There's stability. Stability. It's just my Ring of Fire card. Like, I feel like that card was coming up during the eclipse season when it was literally like the Ring of Fire eclipse, which I was so like, pow, like blew my mind. I was in like this meeting and someone who knows astrology, thank God they send you in. Thank you to someone who reached out to me astrologically, at least gave me a little bit of grounding, but I'm still learning. Yeah, it's amazing what's going on. So it feels like this person's burning at the stake, and maybe there's just something burning, or there's a torch burning. There's a stable torch that's burning. It's like, okay, give me a second. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo may be significant. It doesn't have to be. It could have to do with stabilizing, some type of burning. Maybe a little defensive about it. There's some wounded from this. They're being aware of your patterns. Maybe where you put yourself in this ring of fire, or at the stake, or this pattern of always having to fight off, like fighting, almost like I'm hearing like top dog, like stabilizing that energy. I mean, there's always someone who's going to try to come around and knock you off. I hate to say it's always. Maybe it doesn't have to be, but... And maybe that's what's stabilizing, not allowing others to come in. It would last, for the prior Planet Oracle, we talked about not letting a friend interrupt. Maybe you're interrupting that pattern. It's a separator. Someone that was separating some type of partnership was significant. I'm trying not to sing that song. So someone is awakened to this process. And maybe a cord has been cut, whether it's energetically no longer feeding that source. And today I'm being shown card of the day for my subscribers on another platform. What are you pouring into? Taking authority of what you choose to pour into. Is it Pluto? I get them mixed up, whether it's Pluto's in Aquarius. Mars is in Taurus. I think I'm saying that right. So it's this battle. There's this battle today, and apparently it's significant today and tomorrow, at least when I'm recording. But know that this energy, whenever it presents to you, is significant. Battle, God of war, God of death, war, death. Someone keeps an eye on you, whether they're curious or it's like laser focus. Could be a Taurus. Queen of Pentacles may be significant. They're just showing me nesting dolls. So within. Like this person, maybe there's a lot of layers to this person. Maybe there's some wanting to unify, keeping an eye on a feminine. It doesn't have to necessarily be Taurus, but this Taurus, it could be keeping an eye on someone, but it also, I had a train of thought, I lost it. This could be a mother, someone very nurturing, connected to the earth, ruling the house, home. It's almost like a house mother, but not, in the most nurturing, loving of ways. A stay-at-home mom may be significant, but somebody who, I'm just going to say, almost like beautifies their environment. Chariot, victory. Oh, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen the Chariot in this deck. It reminds me of like horse and buggies. Oh. Chandelier. That song is significant with like with victory with a chariot. All I just keep hearing is the part of the lyrics of chandelier, where she sings real high, which I'm not going to attempt. There's something within that song, Victory. 1111. All right. Someone wants to swing from a chandelier, but all I can remember right now. Yeah, but a higher perspective. All right. Tell me, I have something in my eye. Tell me. All right. There is victory with this twin flame. Relationship, expression, within, without. Overcoming, whether it was darkness, whether it was dark magic, whether it was momentum. There's momentum. A passionate message. Could be about Mother Earth. I have one of those I recorded a couple days ago. I have to get those out. I don't remember what it's about though, but something, Venus. Venus is significant. You may want to look where that is right now astrologically. Love is very significant, like a passionate message. There's victory with this. And this is moving into now, the next few days. A feminine may have let some type of grief go. Like what they were like holding tight to, like gripping fists. It was regret. Could be related to a mother energy passed on. But with this analytical approach, there was the victory. And there's the beginning of commitment. All right, going back to this. There's a lot of wand energy here. Knight of Wands, passionate message. Page of Wands. This adventuresome, like something that feels exciting or exhilarating. All right, let's go back to the masculine. Tell me about the masculine. Whether the masculine, there's a need to lay a sword down. They may be blind. Maybe they have just been blind to something, or they're not speaking on something, or they're closing their eyes to something. This could be related to family. There's some type of pressure, something being tightened, something being presented, an opportunity, partnership. Is this like long-term stability, an offer being presented? Masculine may feel pressured to make an offer. Just keep hearing separator. Maybe whatever was separated for so long. Separation may be significant. Oh no. I don't know how that happened. Sorry, all that background noise. Hopefully it's still working. Okay. Yeah, there's a victory in partnership. There's an opportunity to learn, like giving the tools to tighten. Perhaps it's the foundation. Something at the family's under the table. There's some type of hidden strategy that you're aware of, like you can see it very clearly. But there's an offer. Could be from a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe significant, that allows for a partnership and a victory. But you may require you get there's a sword you have, laying a sword down to partner. So there's something about a commitment. Spirit carries a commitment. It's really passionate. Iris, Goo Goo Dolls, significant. There is a, this reminds me of owls and turtles and There is a desire. So things are harmonizing. There's a need to share, whether it's to share love, to be desired. Your spirit is almost like carrying this to be understood at a deeper level. There's a yearning energy here. So spirit like brings this to the forefront. Like acknowledging your desires. And whether there was something that was rooted, like very deeply rooted, could be ancestral. This could be related to the feminine, almost being broken apart, like the root ball, breaking up a root, the foundation, to rebuild in order for things to be more proliferation. Tell me about spirit. They bring to mind a mothering energy. It could be Taurus, wanting to, whether it's union, making a choice. A Taurus could be significant, but if not, it's making a choice related to this nurturing, mothering energy. Like fighting for like something that's desired, willing to fight for something, like putting your hat in the ring. It's a competitive spirit. It's going to be sparring or literally competition. There's communication about this. Something blows. Message from land, sea, air. I'm hearing spirit. Or some type of fiery message related to your prosperity, your independence. See that Queen of Wands again. All right, let's just do a couple more cards. What else, Spirit? Show me. What else does the viewer need to know? Growth. This isn't, I'm hearing bell jar, even though it's not a bell jar. Allowing air in. But maybe there's a lot of humidity. A lot of humidity, letting some air in. There's growth. Letting air in for something to grow, for life. Like letting the winds blow freely. Whether you need to open the, like literally it's opening the windows in your home, a cross breeze, something fresh and new enters your life, allowing it in, because it's like a little, I don't know, it's like murky or dank. Is dank the word I want? Dank. To allow growth and new life. You need to let some fresh air in. All right. Good luck. Please remember to subscribe and like, and I'll see you all soon.